So today I'm doing a just wings mukbang. I've got 16 wings here with fries. These ones, I think these ones are the apple smoke, and these ones are the chipotle flavored ones. They came with fries. So I'm just gonna get into it. Mm. I don't have a mic, so there's no like ASMR with this. So like, sorry. Well, I've got ranch dipping sauce. Just because, yeah, it's ranch. Just because I don't like blue cheese that much. Especially not the dipping sauce. It's like so cold outside. They canceled school today. So I'm just like sitting at home. I figured, why not get some wings? Because I love wings. And I wanted to live my Trisha Paytas fantasy today. So yeah. These are so good. You know, it's like Black History Month. But then it's like Corona. There's not a ton going on. I had it all wrong. Oh my goodness. These are the honey chipotle. That's why I wasn't super impressed. These are the ones I always get. These are the smoked apple woods. And they taste almost like they have like cinnamon on them. These are good. Let's see how they taste with the ranch. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I feel like I can hear them talking to me. So good. Santon would recommend. It's just wings, like, reach out and give me a brand deal. ASAP. This is like the second time I've gotten them this week. Like, I just love wings. They're so good. They like the smoked apple ones almost taste like Chinese food, I would say. Like, it's just so sweet. And a little tangy. It's like really good. So yeah. Like, how was your day? Uh-huh. Yeah, like, comment how your day was. And like what you're eating. If I get any comments, this is like my first video. I'm not like a big eater. Like, I'm gonna eat later. I'm having dinner with my aunt. And we're getting barbecue. I said I wanted rib tips and catfish. It's like so sad that I eat with all my fingers. Really imagine being 18 years old and eating with all your fingers like a little kid. I was like skeptical and nervous to get this apple one, which is why I got the usual kind too, instead of 16 like all apple. But like, they're just so good. I wish I had it done all apple. Oops. I should have got something to drink to go with this. Do you guys like prefer bone in or bone out wings? I personally prefer bone in wings, just because like bone out wings is just like chicken nuggets with sauce. They're not as good to me. And like, I feel like they have a weird texture to them. It's like, how do they make the meat stay together? Because if the bone is out, I don't know. Like, even if you boil them and pull the bone out, the meat would still stay together, right? But it would be like in the general shape of a wing. And you'd have to pull the flats out. And you cut the parts with the gristle off. But they're like not in that shape. So like, what do they use to keep it together? Like, do they use glue? Do they use other food? Like, do they grind it up like a burger? And chicken nuggets are just like chicken meatballs that are flat. Oh, this is a good fry. Oh, it's two. Like, how does that make sense? Like, I literally hate bone out wings because they don't even taste the same as bone in wings. Like, what's the point, you know? And they're not bite size either. Like, I get it if they were convenient, but they're not. Literally, I should have brought napkins over here. But I was just like so ready to eat. Oh, yeah. You know what's so crazy? Like, do you remember Bobby Burns? Like, the guy who was like a Shane Dawson hater. And then he went on to like his channel and stuff. You know, he does rap music now. It's like actually kind of good. And he like broke up with the girlfriend that he had. But yeah. He does like rap music. I hope I'm like in focus. Because I'm just filming on my phone. Using the front camera because it's 4K. So I cannot see what's going on. The other side of my screen. People act like coming up with content is hard. But in my opinion, it's really not. It just depends on what you're doing. Because I know like when I make TikToks, I have a hard time thinking of jokes. Because like me dancing doesn't get me anywhere. Because like the algorithm thinks I'm ugly. So I just kind of like make jokes with audios. Like whatever trend goes with it. And some people are literally like, oh, it's like so hard. So challenging. It's really not. And if you're just dedicated, it shouldn't be difficult. You know, like I've tried vlogging and it's just like cringy because I'm not comfortable in front of the camera. But like mukbanging, this is like my first time doing a mukbang. Actually, no, it's not. Because I used to, me and my friends, we used to sit at lunch. And we would make like mukbangs. And we had like private stories. And we post on there. And it's like they were cringy, but we knew they were cringy. So it's funny. And like, they had names. Like, my name was like, at first it was Cult Life 360. Because I had went to like, I go to Catholic school and I went on a retreat. And everyone was like, oh, you're part of a cult, you're part of a cult. And so when I got back, I changed it to Cult Life 360. And I was like, hey, Cult Life. And my friends had them too. And we would do like crossovers. And it was just like really funny. Oh my god, this hand is so nasty. I really should have brought some napkins over here. But we would just like spam our private story every day. I think they graduated. But that was after Corona. Corona really kind of ruined that for us. Like, there wasn't much that we could do. Because it was only fun when we weren't, like, by ourselves. More like, I would try to sit at my kitchen table and make them. It just wasn't enjoyable. Like, I've done, you know, I did do a couple of them when I was, like, at work. Like, I would spam when I was at work. But, it's just kind of awkward. Like, the other employees would sit there. And, like, I would go around the corner. So no one would see me. Because that's when I get, like, camera shy. When I feel like people are watching me. Like, they'd be around the corner, like, listening to me. And then I'd come out, because, like, my break was over. And they would just kind of, like, be sitting there, like, trying not to laugh at me. Like, I'm very aware when people are trying not to laugh at me. And so it was really embarrassing, but it was fun, so I didn't mind. It's, like, the same thing with my TikTok. Like, if someone I was interested in saw it, I'd probably be embarrassed. But I feel like if I'm interested in you, like, you're the same as me. Like, you think the same stuff is funny. Before I drop my ranch. So, like, you would think it's funny too. I wouldn't be embarrassed. But, like, if, like, a really, like, good-looking person saw it, and I have, like, a lot of friends, I would be embarrassed. More so than I would if, like, someone I had a crush on saw it. Like, I don't know what that is, but, like, good-looking people just make me nervous. Like, they're always so mean. Like, I've never met, like, a good-looking person who's, like, really nice. The only good-looking person who's nice that I know is myself, honestly, because I'm, like, a supermodel, clearly. But, yeah. I get really embarrassed. Like, if you bring it up. This happened a few weeks ago. I know shade to her. Like, I was sitting in study hall, and this girl I've gone to school with for a long time. She was like, my TikTok came on her For You page. And, like, she follows me. She was like, good job, like, these are funny. She held it up. And, like, some of the other people in, like, my class saw it. I was like, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. But, like, she meant well. Like, she wasn't trying to embarrass me, but she did. But honestly, I don't think anyone pays me enough attention for me to, oh my God, can I pick this up? Genuinely be embarrassed by stuff. No, like, let me live my life, you know? I really did. I care about people's opinions, but I'm not dying for someone's opinion, you know? And someone's like, oh yeah, like your shoes are ugly. And? They're not on your feet. You know, like, did you buy them? No. Why should I care? But like, if you start harassing me, then I'm like, oh. Like, then I start to care about your opinion. Or like, if you like threaten me with violence, I'll be like, oh my gosh. Now I'm concerned about your freaking opinion. Because you're threatening my well-being. Thanks. Imagine being a bully. This is so embarrassing, licking my fingers like this. Honestly, I think it's just wings. I got them on the DoorDash app. I have no clue where this restaurant is at. I think that they're like Chili's. You know? Because like when you go on DoorDash, it's got the map. And like where my Chili's is at, the only restaurants that are there is like Pizza Hut and Wing Street, but that's like the same thing. And then Chili's, and then there's like Panda, Jimmy John's is over there, Chipotle's over there, and like Dunkin'. And then there's some like local places, but I don't think this place is local because the little square that Chili's is on, like it's only Chili's. It's like Chili's and then it's a parking lot. And then there's 2 streets next to it that go into the plaza. So I think it's just Wings is actually Chili's and it's like Wing Street to Pizza Hut, you know? So yeah, I'm pretty sure like this stuff is on the Chili's menu, but like when you're specifically ordering wings, but that's like confusing because on the DoorDash website, it's like, it's just wings and then Chili's is like a separate thing. I don't know, honestly, kind of clueless. I'm like not the smartest person. Not that you have to be a genius to figure that out, but yeah, now. So that was my, it's just wings, honey chipotle, and apple barbecue mukbang. I might try something else. You know, I've tried making a mukbang a couple times, but I got embarrassed. I literally went to Five Guys and got a milkshake with bacon in it for a mukbang. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it at work. Like, I don't care about people's opinion. And then all of like my good looking coworkers were sitting there in the break room. And the break room like overlooks the entire store. And I got embarrassed. So I just sat there and I drank my milkshake in peace. But it honestly wasn't that bad. The bacon was like a little hard, but that's fine. I don't think I'd get it again just because like I don't need all those calories in like one milkshake. So yeah. I try to unwitch. I might get another one and film it, but I'd have to get it and then come home because I don't want to do them at work. Honestly, like I could just go to the other break room where there's like no one in, but the lighting's bad back there. So yeah, I think the next one I'll do is Mediterranean, but I don't know when I'm gonna put that up or when I'm gonna put this one up. Honestly, who cares? Yeah, that's my It's Just Wings mukbang. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below like what you want to see me eat next. I live in like a small town, so there's not a ton of options. There's like there's a Mediterranean restaurant. There's a few like Mexican restaurants, but like I eat at those all the time. So when like I want something that's gonna surprise me or I haven't had in a long time, so you guys can get like a reaction. What else? There's an Indian restaurant, and I've never had Indian food, and they are on the DoorDash app, so I might do that. That's pretty much it, honestly. Like, my town is small. I'd have to go, like, out of my way, like, leave town to get something else other than that. Like, I don't eat Red Robin very often. That's out of town, but that's, like, still in the county, so it's not too bad.